Okay, so this monstrosity of a backpack is everything that I am bringing interrailing with me. And, just for a little bit of context, I'm going interrailing for 40 days. So I packed very lightly. And, this also kind of dual accents as a travel backpack and a hiking backpack, which is kind of nice. And so I'm just gonna show you guys everything that I brought with me on the screen right now. And so this is just everything laid out. And then I'll show you guys what kind of backpack I got. So I got the One Hawks women's travel backpack, and this was $40 on Amazon. And actually, I really honestly think it's kind of a steal for $40. It is 40 liters. It doubles as a travel and a hiking backpack. It has a zipper in the back where you could kind of hide money and your passport. There's definitely nicer backpacks out there, but for $40, this isn't bad. Also, future editing Leah here. So anyways, I went back and looked at my order and it said it was frequently returned, so take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. And also the price dropped to $23, so what the heck? And then another thing that I got that I think was actually like a really good purchase was these locks that I have on the side of my backpack. So it depends where you're going. Places like Italy are kind of known for pickpocketing, and that's one of the places that I'm going. So definitely do your research on the places that you're interrailing. But basically, these locks just kind of protect my stuff. I could put in a passcode and open them up. And, yeah, so basically, if somebody's trying to grab your stuff, they can't open these, so they can't get in. And if they try and cut it, I believe there's an alarm that will go off. So then when you need your stuff, you just open it up. And they could also double for hostel lockers. You could kind of just take them off and put them on your hostel locker and use them for that as well. So I'm gonna also show you guys then what I got inside of my backpack. And another thing is I'm bringing water for sure. Bring some kind of a water bottle that you could refill because water could get quite expensive. So definitely bring a refillable water, and you definitely want to be drinking water if you're walking around a lot. So that's definitely also a pro tip. Here is the inside of my backpack. So this is all the stuff that I brought on the inside of my backpack right here. I'm gonna scooch back so I could show you guys. So this is everything on the inside. And then I'm gonna show you guys first the kind of clothes that I brought. So I brought 6 t-shirts, I believe, maybe even 7 if you include the shirt that I'm gonna wear to the airport. So I'll just show you guys. I have a packing cube within a packing cube, and then I think I have another packing cube in here as well. So 3 packing cubes in this one packing cube. So this is the first thing I have on top of everything. This is all my socks and underwear. So I have another packing cube in here, and it just has all my underwear kind of nicely rolled up in there. If you want to see that, I don't know. And then I'll also show you guys, I rolled my clothes as well. It saves a lot of room. I rolled my t-shirts, so there's that. And so I brought 6 t-shirts, and I brought 4 pairs of shorts. I brought 3 pairs of hiking shorts and 1 pair of jean shorts. I'm also bringing 2 bikinis. I only have 1 right now because I still need to pack another bikini. So I'm packing this, and then I'm gonna pack another bikini because I'm spending 5 days in Greece, so 2 is probably definitely necessary. Along with I'm also going to surf camp, so I probably definitely need something else to swim in. Another thing that I have in there is I just have socks also along with my underwear, so I just stick the underwear bag in the sock bag and just kind of keep those together and then put those all in here. And then the next thing that I have is just this toiletry bag. So this is kind of nice, so it unfolds into the whole bag, and so I just have all my toiletries right here, and you could hang it up so you don't have to put this bag on the floor, which is kind of gross. And then, so I just have deodorant, some makeup, some acne stuff, hair ties for sure, a little travel toothbrush, toothpaste, Bard soap. Advil's also, like, if you're walking around a lot, especially in the summer when I'm traveling, Advil's definitely nice to have if you get headaches from just being in the sun a lot, because I tend to get headaches. I brought some Vaseline, because that definitely helps with chafing, since I am going to definitely be walking a lot on the Camino de Santiago. Yeah, and then I just got, like, little shampoo as well. I'm not bringing conditioner. You could get a 3-in-1 and probably save some space, but that just kind of makes my hair look nasty, so honestly, I feel like it's worth it to carry the extra weight. And then another thing I do want to say that I brought is I did bring this sunscreen, which is kind of nice. It's like a powdered sunscreen, and you can reapply it over top of your makeup, which is kind of a game changer. So I really like that. And then I'm going to show you the shoes for the shower that I brought. So I am bringing 1 pair of tennis shoes and 1 pair of sandals. So this is the pair of sandals that I brought. They're not quite shower sandals, but I wanted to bring something a little prettier than just flip-flops so I could wear this with a dress when I'm walking around. So I'm bringing that with me. Definitely need it in the showers for hostels and albergs, which I'm going to be staying in. And so then another thing that I kind of have hidden in the bottom of my backpack, this has like a little bottom zipper, is a towel. So if you're just going interrailing, I don't think you'll really need a towel, but for albergs, you'll definitely need a towel, so take this with you. It might even be nice if you are interrailing to have on the beach, but I just got this tiny little travel towel that I'm taking with me. If you're going in the Camino, a microfiber towel is something a lot of people recommend, but I'm just not a big fan of those, so I'm just bringing a normal towel that I can also lay out on the beach with. And so I just stick that back in there and kind of hide it away. It's like in its own separate compartment from everything else in the bottom. And then, so then one more thing I have in here is in the top part, I have a little compartment up here where I have my sleeping mask and earplugs in this travel pouch. So I just kind of put some sleeping plugs and earplugs in here, right there. So I have this. And I brought like 5 earplugs, because I know I'm going to lose them while I'm traveling, so might as well. And if anybody snores, at least I'll be able to sleep. Here is some of the other stuff. So I brought jewelry. I know that I'm not going to be able to look very cute while I'm traveling, so jewelry is kind of a nice way to step up an outfit, even though I'm going to look like I just have like very basic neutral clothes on. It kind of makes my outfits look a little bit nicer. Another thing that I have is this rope right here. So this rope is basically just so I can hang my clothes on while I'm traveling on the Camino. Definitely if you're interrailing, it won't be as necessary. I have some clothespins right in here along with that. And then I also have in this compartment up here, I have some plastic dishware and a container. I'm basically going to be cooking a lot on my own in the hostel, so I think this is kind of nice to take some leftovers with me whenever I cook. So yeah, that's going to be a bit of a money saver. And so it's kind of nice just to have this and then some dishware so I can eat. So up here, feminine hygiene products, you're probably not too interested. I also have a rain poncho in here, which is nice. I guess pack according to yourself there. I'm going during the summer, so it definitely could rain a good bit in Spain. So I'm bringing a rain poncho with me. Not something you'll really need interrailing, but for the Camino, it's kind of something for that. I'm bringing a tiny little bottle of sunscreen. I'm gonna buy more while I'm down there, but for the first day, I definitely want to have some. A travel adapter. This is pretty important. Don't forget this. You will not be able to charge your phone, so don't forget a travel adapter. I got this for $20 at Walmart. It adapts to anywhere, so yeah, definitely get a travel adapter. Pair of sunglasses. Yeah, self-explanatory, I guess. And, just some contact, like a contact case. That's, if you're blind like me, you'll probably need that. Some more cords. Definitely a lot of cords. So many cords. I have another cord I have 2 Apple cords, one for AirPods at night, and then one for my phone. One's charging my phone right now, so I can't really touch that, but I do have another power block and Apple phone charger that I'm gonna add to this. One more thing that I ordered on Amazon that hasn't arrived yet is a sleeping bag liner. This is optional if like a hostel doesn't have any bed sheets for you or bed linens. It's like the size of my hand, I think. I'll show you what I got up there. And then in the back of my backpack, see, this is where, right here, where I had my lock. I usually will keep a lock on these two, but I took it off earlier this video, so I'll just show you what's in here. So I have some more contacts, and then some retainers, because I'm on Invisalign, but that's probably not like a common thing for everybody. And then I have my passport, and I'm also going to keep some money in that one. So that's where I'm going to keep all my valuable goods, because it's very hard to slash through and get to that. So that's kind of nice. And then also, it's kind of like hard for them to open it up since it has a lock on it. So that's what I'm hoping, at least, that somebody can't steal from me. But yeah, and then I think that's everything. The only thing I'm debating bringing, I've got to get one more bikini and then that bed linen. Yeah, anyways, so I hope that was helpful, and thank you guys for watching.